Today I'm doing one of my favourite out and back paddle routes on the River Wey. Great if you just got, an afternoon or a morning, want to spend a few hours taking in some nice sights. I'm starting at Newark Lock. I've parked the car up at Newark car park. Short paddle down to the lock, quick portage, then I'm going to go up Abbey Stream next to the Abbey. Then I'm going to portage again and then back upstream towards Woking Palace. Let's have a look.
Newark Priory was an Augustine monastery built in the late 1100s. The Augustine monks were known as the Black Canons after their dark clothing. They were wealthy and powerful and at the centre of local politics for 350 years until the dissolution of the monasteries in 1538 by King Henry VIII. More on him later. The crows that now inhabit the ruins are the new Black Canons of Newark Priory. The water here is too shallow to progress, so I turned back towards Newark Lock for the second part of the route. Heading upstream above Newark Lock is one of the most open and wild sections of the River Wey. Just before Papercourt Lock, there is this turning off the main channel to a sleepy backwater that leads you to Woking Palace. No powered boats up here, by the way, paddling only, and be especially respectful of this fragile ecosystem. Take only pictures and leave no trace. Woking Palace was a manor house home to War of the Roses historical celebrity Margaret Beaufort. She was the mother of Henry VII and grandmother of Henry VIII. It was converted to a palace by Henry VII, and Henry VIII used it as a country retreat while hunting deer in the surrounding ranges of Woking. Little remains except foundations and the moat. The only structures still standing are the wine barrel vault and parts of the banqueting hall, which shows how important parting was to these Tudors, that they gave these areas the most reinforcement. Today's guest of honour at the banqueting hall is your narrator and guide, and the feast is packed peanut butter sandwiches.
Woking Palace. I think the word palace is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. It's very modest as medieval palaces go. But it's still an absolutely beautiful spot, perfect for a picnic lunch. And yeah, I even saw a little deer bouncing about earlier. There's obviously some restoration work going on at the moment, so yeah, there's a bit of scaffolding up and stuff, which is a shame, but still a lovely spot, and still think it's quite nice to show you guys. What a lovely morning it's been. Time to paddle back home. But it's a beautiful spot.